During the past 20 years, man's knowledge has increased more than it has in the previous history of man's existence. And yet, it is reliably predicted that we will learn more in the next 10 years than we learned during the previous 20. This is the knowledge race, the information explosion we're faced with today. To those who stay abreast, who somehow manage to keep pace in this constantly accelerating society, the rewards will be great indeed. But those who don't will be left behind and left out of an exciting future. Of course, this doesn't have to happen to any of us. Today, there is a key to keeping pace with this knowledge race, a key to entering an astounding world of tomorrow where knowledge is power and where intelligence is more sought after than wealth, though the two will be synonymous.
Existence is a timeline, always stuck in the present. If you're currently in existence, there's no time to be hesitant. These messages evidently heaven sent to me, as they have been to many various men through the centuries. I'm so confused, every time I flow is the muse. It's like I'm watching a movie, standing in someone else's shoes. But I can see the future of man as it manifests. Another new world's in the plans, and man, it's the best. If you think America's great with California, imagine all the barrier states space comes on ya. A brand new ecosystem to start all over again. There'll be a whole new definition of modern then. Americans will be told, catch the fuck up with the times. Those stuck in third world countries will be thought of as Mayans, or Neanderthals, an evolutionary tangent. This insanity, Earth's jamming at me, it's fucking madness. It's a beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this. Out with this doubt that I'm facing, it's not doable. This path is not choosable. Beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this. Out with this doubt that I'm facing, it's not doable. This path is not choosable. Look at man now, how diverse we stand now. From aboriginal tribes to fragile minds throwing stones in a glass house, to passed out drunken farmers in their barns, to a factory worker in Glasgow with one of his arms. Some people piss and drink from the same river, while others deposit waste in a $5,000 urine containment unit that was designed by NASA to pass a vast amount of vacuumed waste to the great abyss. That's all. It's the last call for y'all to jump on a technological bandwagon. If you don't, you'll be lost, just sucking down sand and land grabbing. If you won't, then you can try living at peace with the trees and the bees, while Space Station 7 signs in space leaves free of disease. An Indian man both bathes and fishes the seas, while a Colombian man and his family are refugees. Still, I bet you sneeze and say zoom tight, right? But not everybody gon' zoom tight. Saucers at the speed of light. It's a beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this. Out with this doubt that I'm facing, it's not doable. This path is not choosable. Beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this. Out with this doubt that I'm facing, it's not doable. This path is not choosable. The few, the proud, the machines. Only a man who is quick to adapt has the means to brave our human race quest to space and erase what humanity started off as in the first place. You place your plate on a placemat, thinking that you're up on the times. Meanwhile, I'm wearing a space hat, ready to blast off in my escape pod. And may God be with me wherever I may take off to. Different reviews, giving the crews infinite use. Missions abused, wishing the truth isn't reduced. But given the clues, I stiffen the booze. Give it a few minutes to prove if it's the proof. Finish a few, forget what you knew. But is it you sniffing the glue? Not getting the clue. The men in the future are dependent on you. And whenever you can endeavor through every blue shade, the devil, you never surrender. It's a beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this. Out with this doubt that I'm facing, it's not doable. This path is not choosable. Beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this. Out with this doubt that I'm facing, it's not doable. This path is not choosable.
Panorama Land 2000, where all of civilization is being gathered together on a desert contoured, climate conditioned, and completely regreened landfill. Wherever you stand, sit or lie in Panorama Land 2000, there will always be something new. As the nation cleans its floors of the 20th century, in preparation for the remaining year of century 2000,
full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this bout with this doubt that I'm facing. It's not doable. This path is not choosable. Beautiful future full of suitable pharmaceuticals, reaching out of my musical cubicle, grabbing clues to pull me out of this bout with this doubt that I'm facing. It's not doable. This path is not